Hey everyone, I'm Candace Prescott. I'm an advanced director from Midland, Michigan, and I am super excited to come to you today and just talk to you a little bit about sharing the opportunity. So we have a great incentive this month for not only ourselves, but for anyone who would like to join. And I love sharing the opportunity any time of the year, but especially this time of year because people are really looking for some help in whether it be to, pay for their gas, pay for groceries, pay some bills, or Christmas shopping. There's a lot of expenses that come this time of year. Maybe they have some gatherings that they have to get to and they have to put some extra money that they just don't have with their regular day-to-day job. I love to share the opportunity with them just to make the holidays a little less stressful. I've actually recruited 9 people personally this month, and I'm so excited that I'm able to share all of this with them in hopes that they can reap all of the same benefits. So I wanted to give you just some quick little tips on how you can share the business as well. So one of them is to put a post in your parties. So the post would look something like, "We're hiring. Would you like a little less stress this holiday?" And it might have a Christmas tree or whatever pretty little image you'd like to put in there. I have that picture with all of our kit options. And then in the post, it'll say, "What would you do with an extra $500? And I have a list of 6 different things that they could do. Pay bills, use it for groceries, Christmas shopping, you get the idea. And they're gonna go ahead and comment which one they would use it for. Then I message them privately and say, "Hey, I seen that you could use an extra $500 a month to pay some bills. Have you ever considered selling Pampered Chef?" Usually I wait for a response, and this is where this is where a lot of people might stop when they're recruiting. They might say, "No, it's really not for me." And then I could say, "Okay, thanks, have a great day." But my challenge to you, or my tip, is instead of saying that, what if you said, "Okay, I totally understand. Can I ask you why it's not for you?" And then wait for a response. This is going to give them an opportunity to give you a different objection. And then you might have a little bit more chance to chat with them. My other tip with that is I like to have kind of like a ping pong conversation. I like to ask one question at a time and wait for their response. Once they've talked to me maybe and had 2 or 3 questions, my next thing I will say is, "If you have a few more questions, would it be okay if I give you a call?" I really feel like when it comes to recruiting, talking to the people on the phone can really just seal the deal, right? And especially help in some of those conversations where you just really don't know where to go next. They're able to see your passion or hear your passion, things that you really can't get in a message. So that's what I love to do, and I would offer that you should do that as well. Keep that conversation going. And of course, if after you've talked to them, it really still is a no, I would say go ahead and offer them a chance to join your VIP group, or see if there's somebody that you can reach back out to. So that brings me to my next tip, which is tracking. If you're talking to a lot of people in your parties every single day or week, you are going to have people that you need to keep track of. So I had 9 people. Yes, that's how many I had this month, but they didn't just appear in the last 10 days, right? I have had conversations with people all throughout the year, and I kept them, and I actually use a notebook. Okay, some people probably have so many more tech things that they could do, but for me, it's literally just a notebook, and I track all of my bookings, and when I talk to people that I might need to follow up, I throw them at the bottom of the sheet, and I make sure that I follow up with them. My third tip to you is do not prejudge. There's so many people online that really just have a smiling face, if you will, all the time, because it's not really a place that people share all of the things that are going on in their life. So you really can't prejudge that and think that they don't need it. Maybe it looks like they have a great job. Maybe it looks like they have everything together, but you never know what somebody would need. And even if it's not about the money, maybe they just want the friendships, which is what I love with Pampered Chef, the friendships. So those are my 3 tips. I hope they're super helpful for you. The last thing I will say is it being Heritage Month, we have the Say Yes video. And I would tell you, go ahead and make that. Put that out there so people can see that people are always watching what you're doing, even if they don't comment, even if they're not saying anything, they're watching. So share that Say Yes video with all of us on October 15th. And I really feel like that is going to push your business to the next level this holiday season. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I love just to share the opportunity with others. And I think if you have the passion and you love Pampered Chef and you share with others why you love Pampered Chef, then they will probably want to join your team. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. I will talk to you soon.